right. Here we go.
All right, now we do it. Here we go. Okay, the real start. Let's get it going. All right, so starting off, Pipe Wrench Gang on the offensive right away. A quick shot from Stevie, but blocked away by Hoax. Now Call Me Eyes with a follow-up shot. Blocked away once again by Odyssey. Trying to look for a clear, but the pressure from Blue was too strong until now. It broke out.
They got a
Jarbo.
pretty good demo on their back line in order to relieve the pressure.
That's a good way to get out of your own half. There's a big amount of pressure going on. Jackie with a bit of an awkward back pass to Stevie. Could have been an own goal, but saved by this teammate. Jackie now send it over to Stevie. Couldn't quite connect on that passing play. It was a little too quick. It's back, but it's still, again, the blue pressure is pretty strong this game. So Orange is going to have to look to try to block some of those midfield passes. Try to beat him, but Stevie, a quick shot, just beats the defender, and it's a 1-0 lead for Pipe Wrench Gang.
Yeah, I just really think Odyssey Jotunhei just needs to send out their first man to just pressure Pipe Wrench Gang in order to, relieve that constant offense that they have there, because all of them were on the ground and Steve just had a free shot on their net. So they can find that first man pressure. I feel like they'd be able to even up this matchup a little bit more.
Yeah, and as myself, as we casters know, Stevie, well, from this team, Stevie is probably the most consistent and mechanical one on the team. So they're going to have to try to shut him down as best as they can. But still 1-0, not out of reach for your Odyssey yet. Stevie now trying to push the ball mid, but it's blocked by Orange. Jarbo sets the ball up, almost got it by Call Me Eyes, but he recovers well. Orange with a bit of pressure. Hoax puts it into the corner, trying to look for a setup mid, but couldn't quite find it. Now Stevie blocks. And it's already looking a little better for Odyssey Jotunhei. Oh, and just like that, Hoax, just as I said, caster curse for Pipe Wrench Gang. Hoax dunks Jackie, I believe. Stuffs it through him, and Call Me Eyes was just not prepared for it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Odyssey Jotunhei figured out what they needed to do, and they just started ramping up the pressure. Ended up catching Call Me Eyes off in the third man rotation. And ties it up for them.
And now it's a 1-1 game. It was looking a little out of, oh, okay. Well, that was quick, but very quick response from Blue. Stevie now. I don't know exactly what happened. I think Call Me Eyes got a bump, maybe a fake in there as well, setting up Stevie.
Bump on Jarboster, I think.
Yeah, just a little tilting on the side of Odyssey, but
would you be tilted? You got bumped and scored on.
I don't get super tilted from bumps unless it's constant, but some players do. So we'll have to see how they hold up for the rest of this game.
Not completely out of reach, though, for Odyssey Jotunhei. Still 2 minutes on the clock to go. Only down by 1.
No, that it is not.
Yeah, and they seem to be keeping up good pressure here. Call Me Eyes going to get a clear pass. Hoax follows through. Stevie's going to go for a dribble. Good 50 in the midfield by Jarboster. Blizzard, a little bit of an awkward touch off to the wall. Gives it away to Jackie. Hoax clears it to the corner. Looking to bring this ball downfield. Goes for the flick. Kind of messes it up. Jarboster's going to clear it back to the blue side. Steve gets a clear off to the wall. A bit of miscommunication between them. Jackie goes for the ball here. Just seems to be a little bit of back and forth at the midfield. Nothing too dangerous. We're going to have to see caster curse strikes again. Good demo.
Oh, it's goodness. Right in front of the net, but nothing. Jackie couldn't put it home. Somehow it tips above the crossbar. Just like that. Odyssey Jotunheim getting away with murder on this one. There's still only one behind though, so it's not. Oh, but as I say it, Caster Curse strikes and Call Me Eyes. I believe he just gets a good, actually fairly good touch off of one of the opponents, and then just slams it home.
Yeah, I think that was mostly off the back of Blizzard Wolf missing in the midfield. A little bit of defensive rotational mistake. Just left it open right for Call Me Eyes to shoot that. Now they're up 3-1 with a minute left.
Yeah.
Ooh, Steve almost gets another. Double commit comes out from them. Call Me Eyes going to beat them both to the ball. No boost though. They're going to be alive for now, although it seems that they're getting starved. And another shot's going to come on net. Stevie scores. It's going to be 4-1.
Yeah, it just comes off of a good center ball from Jackie that Blizzard Wolf just had a hard time handling and kind of touched it off his car in an awkward way, which gave it right to the oncoming lurking Stevie. So now this game's probably going in favor of Pipe Wrench Gang at this point. Oh, Jackie trying to make it 5. Stevie now with a follow-up. He does make it 5. Ah, man. Pipe Wrench Gang with a running away with this one.
Yeah, I just think that Odyssey Jotunheim, at this point, they kind of need to just get some banging clears to relieve some pressure on their end. Try to stop Pipe Wrench Gang from scoring here to build up some momentum going into the next one, because I don't see them coming back this one. This Pipe Wrench Gang keeping up too much of the offensive pressure on their end.
I've just received word that on the orange side of the field, Odyssey Jotunheim player Hoax may not use ball cam at all. I'm gonna
go switch his perspective real quick.
Yeah,
Hold up.
I can't confirm nor deny this, but at this moment,
oh my God, he doesn't.
But he doesn't use ball cam, that's actually really impressive playing at this level with no ball cam. I've not run into many players that do that. I don't know, it seems really hard to me, but he seems to be carrying the team somewhat in this game. Very impressive. Well, that's some interesting background that I did not know.
Yeah, if we going back to the actual game itself here, if we look at the scoreboards for both teams, you can clearly see the just the offensive pressure difference. It's like 12 shots here to 2. 12 shots for Pipe Wrench Gang, 2 for Odyssey Jotunheim. Not too sure. I mean, it was pretty present in what we were watching. And I just think the Odyssey Jotunheim just needs to get some really good clears with a lot of power, clean up the defensive rotations, and then that'll reduce the amount that they get just constantly shot on by Pipe Wrench Gang. But we'll see if they can figure something out here.
Yep. We'll see if they can figure out any type of offensive or like defensive break. Because going on defense too long against this Pipe Wrench Gang squad is... can you join spectator?
I am in spectator.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Oh, there's a third person with us now.
Oh, I see. Well, we get second game underway. See if the underdogs in the Odyssey, who are currently, I believe, 0-3 in league place in their league games, so they haven't yet found a win. See if they can find a great comeback here in their league against this 3-0 squad, but it looks like in this game 2, it started out similar to game 1, and Stevie with a bounce shot, difficult for Hoax to read.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a good 50 in the midfield from Call Me Eyes, and there's nobody to follow up that challenge from Jotunheim, so just a good place shot from Steve. Gets them in the lead, 1-0. Oh!
Just that quick, but Call Me Eyes showing that they're not invincible. Showing they make mistakes too. Whips that one, but still not out of danger for the orange team. But whoever it was on as third man on blue did not want to commit to that. So they're still only down by 1 in this game. But oh my goodness, this quick pressure, quick shots from Pipe Wrench seems unstoppable right now. It's Call Me Eyes. It's a good shot on target. It's 2-0.
I just can't help but feel bad for Hoax being on the receiving end of both of those shots. Just really not much he can do. That second one, he was on 0 boost, and it was just a good flick shot from Call Me Eyes.
Yeah, unfortunately for Hoax, there's not much you can do. And teammates got beat, and then Call Me Eyes, a pretty unexpected shot, to be honest. Don't see those kinds of shots very often. Came out of nowhere. So it was essentially undefendable. Essentially. But we'll see if Orange can come back as Call Me Eyes whips another ball. So does Jackie, actually. Blizzard's got it past 2 players. Jarbo tries to center it again, but couldn't quite do it. Now Hoax 50s it with Stevie, but Call Me Eyes is quick to this ball. And again, it's back in the orange half already. And it's a good 50 from Jackie, but he can't finish it. He does finish it. I don't know if I really cursed that one because it was kind of right there, but Jackie 50s with Blizzard very well, and it's 3 for Pipe Red.
I honestly think that even though Pipe Wrench Gang is dominating most of the offense, they do still kind of make mistakes. So obviously Jotunheim, the only way back into this is probably going to have to be capitalizing hard off of a random whiff or just a random mistouch that nets them in a dangerous position. But so far I haven't really seen much capitalization from them.
Yeah, they're just going to have to dig deep and try to clean up some of their own mechanical mistakes. I've seen quite a few whiffs, but not this time. A blistering shot coming out from Blizzard Wolf as Jackie kind of hit the ball, but his teammates weren't prepared to follow on it, and Blizzard, with good placement, left the goal.
That is what I wanted to see. Jackie with a mistouch. Blizzard is managing to get a good shot on net, catching the defense off guard. Whoa! But
a dangerous situation right off the rip, but actually might turn into a bad one for Pipe Wrench. Odyssey almost turned a terrible situation into a boon, but it's still scary. I don't know what's happening right now, Minnie.
I think it's just absolute chaos on the field. You know, one person misses the ball or mistouches, and then the second person follows up, also mistouches. Just confuses everybody. Just becomes a cluster of cars just trying to hit that ball. I think it's what we just saw. Seems to have gone back to normal now. It's 2 people from Pipe Wrench commit. Stevie's going to have 1v1 opportunity. Goes underneath Hoax, showing off a little bit. One's mechanics there, can't really follow through. Call Me Eyes gets it past Blizzard. See if he goes for a middle pass. A little bit of a misplay from him and Jarboaster, I mean, not Jor. Dyslexia kicking in hard.
A bit of I think Jackie was a little upset that somehow his 1v or rule 1 with the Odyssey player didn't work out, but while I was talking, Jackie passed it and Stevie followed it up well. Blizzard couldn't quite make it, and it's 4-1 for Pipe Wrench. They're running away with this one.
It's constant offensive pressure. You know, you can have the greatest defense in the world, but eventually you start running out of boosts. You start getting out of position a little bit as the shots keep on coming in, and eventually just one goes in. Seems to be the case constantly here for Jotunheim. Call Me Eyes is going to go for another shot there. Passes out mid to Steve, who's ready for it. Just hits it off the wall with a misplay. More shots coming in as that's going to bounce dangerously close to going in. Call Me Eyes getting a good demo. Blizzard. Good clear from Jarboaster. Release some pressure for his team. Let's see if they can get something rolling here. Looking for the middle pass. Pops over the net. Stevie's ready for it on the backboard. Gets a clear out to the wall. As he clears upfield, it's cut off. And Jackie, oh my goodness. I just it just seems so good for Jotunheim for like a split second, and then the ball's just zooming down their side. Pipe Wrench Gang. It's a good shot. Stevie gets a good dunk over Jarboaster here. 5-1.
That's right. 5-1, and a pretty good redirect from Stevie, although I'm not sure if it was really necessary. The Jotunheim, yeah, I guess padding the stats, making himself look good. Jarbo-ester is one word. Jarbo-ester?
Is it Jarbo-ester or Jarboster?
Jarbo-ester, as we've been corrected by the Red Valkyrie. Oh, okay, I finally understand the name. The Red Valkyrie Gaming, but Blizzard gets a... Oh, blocked by Steven, but he puts it right back into the into Blizzard Wolf, and Blizzard capitalizes.
Yeah,
and it's only 5-2 now.
Blizzard Wolf just seeming to have most of the offense for the Jotunheim squad. See if he can manage to get some more things going as the newly corrected Jarbo-ester is going to challenge this ball. Gets beat by Stevie. Goal who goes for a ceiling shot, gets it past one, and he scores.
Stevie is showing off his mechanical skill. Goes off the ceiling and gets it by just barely into the orange net. It was slow, so that might have honestly thrown them off. Like, it was not a powerful shot, but it was bouncing, so that was hard to reach.
It's a bit of an unfortunate situation in net, too. Jarbo-ester taking out his teammate Hoax like a linebacker. No chance of saving that ball when there's nobody in net to save it. What a pop from Call Me Eyes. Scores the 7th goal for his team here. Just seems to be Pipe Wrench Gang domination.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, only so much you can do against that. You can really tell that the Pipe Wrench players are feeling themselves. Almost all mechanically doing well. I mean, they're making mistakes, but generally cleaner gameplay than Odyssey Jotunheim. And they're about to be... Oh, I forgot to update the team scores. My bad. But with this game, Pipe Wrench really making a statement in Game 2, beating Odyssey Jotunheim by 5 points, 7-2. So, what do you think that Jotunheim have to do at this point? Like, what do you think as a player on this team? You're down 0-2 in the series. How do you have to work with them, like with the idea that you have to try to reverse sweep the other team?
Oh,
wait. Oh, wait.
I think the start date might be switching out the start date.
Okay.
So, Valkyrie says pull a sub and rerun it. That's another way of, just switching out.
Sorry.
Jarbo-ester saying that he's lagging.
Yeah, so it looks like
120 ping.
Yeah, Jarbo is probably subbing for, or Astarte is subbing for Jarbo, who seems to have the worst ping of everyone in the lobby, although Jackie's got some red blinking lights, but probably fine.
Probably.
But back to my earlier question, what do you think about what do you have to do?
I honestly think that just, Pipe Wrench Gang, they seem to be on fire. They seem to be just, rattling shots. You just have to stay calm and collected on defense. And there's quite a few times where the third man would be rotating in and would make it super awkward for the second man who has to actually challenge the ball on defense. And then there would be a double commit. And then Pipe Wrench Gang is obviously going to capitalize off of that. I just think they just need to get some more banging clears. They just aren't hitting the ball hard enough away from their net usually in order to, relieve the pressure that Pipe Wrench Gang is putting on them. So I just think they just need to start banging that ball away from their side and hope that Pipe Wrench Gang just messes up a read. And then, Blizzard Wolf showed that he was able to capitalize off of a few of the rotational mistakes on Pipe Wrench Gang. And he scored, I think, all of the goals for their team so far. So I think that's what they just need to start doing.
Yeah, and from Valkyrie's given her own thoughts on her own thoughts on this, saying that you just need to keep a level head and try to gain some momentum. Makes a whole lot of difference if you can get scoring first in a game. But I think that is what Odyssey Jotunheim are going to have to really hope for.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Ooh. Yeah, I think they just need to pick up the pace a little bit, get some harder hits, keep that mentality that, not completely out of it until you actually lose. And we'll see if that, helps them get a win here.
Yeah, and we'll see if Astarte is some sort of super sub or if they were, similar skill to the others. We'll just have to see.
It's rocking that Cloud9 dominance. I can respect that.
Yeah, many respecting / liking the Cloud9 card choice.
Sir.
I can respect it as well. Looking like gimmick old Cloud9 gimmick out here, but see if he can live up to that expectation. Anyways, 1 minute already off the clock. These teams are still equal, but Stevie looking for a spicy shot, couldn't quite get it, and Hoax saves it, takes it to his corner.
I do like how it looks like Jotunheim has really started picking up the speed. Hoax goes for a demo on the back line, and that leaves it wide open for Blizzard Wolf, the golden striker for Jotunheim, to just put one in for his team, giving them a much-needed lead, much-needed goal here.
Yeah, there it is. That's what we were talking about. Starting off with a goal is very good for your mental and momentum going into the rest of this game. After the previous 2 games didn't really go very well for Jotunheim, and that demo play was very good, like demo on the back line, and then the shot was high so the defender couldn't block it. It was excellent play from Jotunheim.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to, I think that might get to PiPe Gang a little bit. Getting demoed is never fun. Getting scored on is even more or less fun. And it looks like Astarte, he might have been the missing key that they needed, because they're starting to play it really fast. Less mistakes, better spacing.
Yeah, nothing against Jobo or Jorbo. Jarbo. Yeah, nothing against Jarbo Esther, but when you're lagging, you kind of tilt a little bit. That's what happens to me. I know it happens to Minnie as well. And it doesn't necessarily help with the team as a whole, so maybe that sub was really what they needed to kind of feel a little more comfortable on the field. But still 0-1, or still 1-0 for Odyssey in this game 3. We're halfway through the game. PiPe with the pressure right now. Loses it to Blizzard Wolf, though. Sends a shot near target. Wasn't quite there. Oaks now putting the ball mid, but saved by Stevie. Puts it to the side.
Yeah, there's only been a couple opportunities where I felt like, as I'm going to say something, they get a dangerous opportunity onto the net. Saved away, I think, was by Hoax. The no ball cam Blizzard. Somehow managing to play this game like that. Much respect to him. Call Me Eyes is going to clear it to his corner. Tries to hit it middle, a little bit weak. Stevie's going to be there to follow up. Going for the solo play over.
And he gets it.
Blizzard Wolf, and he just scores a solo play off of a good clear by Call Me Eyes. Who I think faked out Hoax a little bit, going for that demo, leaving it wide open for Steve to just pop it over Blizzard Wolf, and they tied it up.
Yeah, and that was a good mechanical prowess from Stevie. He kept good control of his car and was ready for following that ball up after he made the first initial touch. And he ties it up for his team, so well played by Stevie. And I think you said Call Me Eyes got involved as well with some sort of bump or something. So
Jarbo Esther is apparently EU, so
yeah, okay,
that makes sense.
That would do it for the lag. And just like that PiPe Gang back in the lead with a good pass from Stevie after Jackie initially missed / faked that ball, and then Call Me Eyes was able to finish before any defender could get in the way.
There was the PiPe Gang offense that we've seen over these past few matches that they've had. Just constant shots on net or around net, and just very hard to handle when you don't know whether they're shooting it into net or out backboard. Stevie almost saved out, but just eventually rolls in very slowly. 10 kph.
And that's so heartbreaking for Jotunheim, because the ball bounced out so dangerously to Stevie, and so 2 of them just pre-jumped hoping to block something, but Stevie played it so slowly that they really couldn't do anything once they jumped. And so that one just kind of floated in. A brilliant play from Stevie, but that hurts as a defender.
What do you think Jotunheim needs to get back into this match? Because they got 45 seconds left, and I've seen comebacks, but
I think
I don't know.
They keep hitting the ball away from themselves, and over this series, we've seen that in general.
Wow.
In general, Pipe Wrench Gang has had like little better like control of the ball when they get it. So they need to try to keep the ball kind of close to themselves. They keep hitting it too far away. But I mean, if they can catch them off guard and shoot the ball on target, that's also another idea. I don't know. This one's looking really difficult at this point with 10 seconds left.
Yeah. 7, 6, 5. Looks like Jotunheim's opportunity is slowly slipping away, and that is going to be a 3-0 sweep for Pipe Wrench Gang going into this match. Looking like the clear favorites, showing that they still deserve to be the victors here. That's going to be a clean win for them. GG's, though, to Jotunheim. Kudos to Astarte for being available for Jarbo Esther. Just needed a sub out because of leg. Doing a good job filling in his teammates' shoes.
Yeah, GG's to both teams. Pipe Wrench Gang coming away with the win this time. 3-0 victory. Pretty solid performance, continuing their dominating matches so far, but still well played to Odyssey Jotunheim. Pretty sick name, if I do say so myself. And props to all those players. Jobo for trying to play in the North American region. Can't be too fun playing with 124 ping each IGL, and Astarte for being available. But it was interesting watching a player who doesn't use ball cam at all. I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to survive like that, so very interesting.
Yeah.
But this team is apparently from Odyssey Nation, who are broken down into 3 teams. So okay, that makes some sense. No worries. Always glad to cast these kinds of games, especially from Pipe Wrench, because I mean I know him personally. Jotunheim, Helheim, and Niflheim. That's actually sick. Pretty dope. But much appreciated for watching. For those of you that were able to tune in. For Red Valkyrie giving us some insight onto the Odyssey Jotunheim team. Much appreciated. I believe we're going to get a player for an interview, or one of the winning players for an interview, for those that are interested.
Are we interviewing?
I'm trying to figure out which one. I guess we can drag them both in. Why not? All right. Welcome to the winning players, Jackie and Call Me Eyes. How does it feel, lads, to be now 4-0 on the season after another dominating sweep?
Feels good. Feels good.
I like to stay humble, but it's freaking easy.
Okay, so obviously not too humble there from Jackie, but...
So free.
Okay, all right. Pretty...
Looking at your guys' shots versus theirs, did you feel like you had just the upper hand on offense throughout the entire series, or what did playing feel like for you guys?
Ping diff. That
Felt
guy
like
was from
Ping diff.
Belgium. Ping
Yeah.
diff.
King
That
Def,
was
what did you think about
unfortunate.
Astarte subbing in at the end? Do you think it was better for the
Who?
team or
Who?
worse?
Yeah, it was
Made a third?
definitely the better choice for sure. They definitely seemed to clean up their plays a little bit, and I think that showed, at least towards the beginning of the match. It was a lot closer than the previous 2 matches. But yeah, it felt good. Felt like we were in control most of the game, able to sit back, play our game, and take the dub.
Now, looking ahead to the future, do you guys think you're going to continue this win streak you got going, or do you know of
6-0.
any teams that you think
6-0.
will be a problem? I guess not. Jackie interrupting me for this answer, so thank you very much.
6-0.
6-0. Well, you heard it here first. They're expecting a 6-0 performance. But that remains to be seen. They still have 2 more matches left. before the end of league play, I believe.
Yeah.
Not
Before playoffs.
That's about right.
before playoffs. Interesting. All right. Well, we will eagerly await your results, gentlemen. But thank you for playing. GG's, you guys, and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
That was Jackie and Call Me Eyes from the other team. Stevie hopped off too quickly before we could grab him, so that's unfortunate, but oh well, doesn't really matter too much.
I
So,
wouldn't have said anything.
yep, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you watching and supporting both teams. Hope you enjoyed our unofficial broadcast. We're not any type of official caster or analyst, so we're still learning as we do these. And well, hopefully next time I have a proper overlay or something, but we'll have to see about that. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in or watching on YouTube, and have a good one. Any final words, Josh or Minnie?
I don't have any final words. Good games, or GG's to both the teams, and looking forward to more matches in the future.
All right. Well, that will do it for this stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and have a good rest of your night. GG's both teams. Thank you.